We consistently see amazing recoveries at the Bonati Spine Institute, where most patients leave pain-free, some for the first time in over 30 years, no longer relying on pain medications. Our patients travel from across the world to seek out the exclusive patented Bonati Spine Procedures from world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. Alfred Bonati.
I've suffered from this for many, many years, maybe 17, 18, 19, 20. It's been so long ago, I'm not sure the exact years.
Well, we've known each other for a long time, but we've been together for 2 years, and watching her have the pain and seeing her end up in the hospital has been very hard on me.
There's a lot of things that I like to do I couldn't do, or I was limited how long I could do. Like if I like to bowl, and if I bowled, I can only do one game, because after that I couldn't bend down to roll the ball. Swimming, I like to swim, and sometimes it affected my swimming, my walking and running. I had a hard time standing straight up. I always seemed to lean over to the left a little, because when I stood up straight, I'd have like sciatic nerve pain shoot down my right leg. It was very intense, and sometimes it was hard to march. I'm in the West Virginia Highlanders, and I carry the flag in the color guard, and sometimes it was hard to march. And when they could tell I was in pain, a lot of times they would vote for me not to march because they hated to see me hurt.
To see her going into the emergency room and the morphine not working, and her still taking 2 other different kinds of painkillers and it's not doing anything, it sort of just brought, I was in tears for her.
Before the surgery, I was, you name it, I took it. I didn't like pain medicine, and so I tried not to take it because pain medicine would make me nauseated. And but I would go up every 4 months for spinal injections up in the northern part of the state.
There have been a lot of people in this area, and some of the people I've talked to, one of the more influential people who talked to me, who'd been down to Bonati, and then I passed it on to several other people, and it's just sort of a word of mouth, which is probably the best advertising there is. And my landlord and one of my fishing buddies has gone down.
How I found out about the Bonati Institute is my significant other was researching for himself, because he is going to have surgery in December. And he saw that my pain was very severe, and he had told me about it, and then I looked at it and researched it. And also when I went to ask my boss for the time off to go down to have the surgery, I was surprised. He said that he had just got back from taking his wife there, and how wonderful it was, and how that same night of the surgery she could go walk along the boardwalk. And so that really convinced me I'm going down there. I called and I spoke with a very wonderful person, Jenna, and she asked me if I would want to send my MRIs and they could look at it and see if I'd be a good candidate, and I did. And she called me back and let me know, that they did look at it. And so we took the drive down there, and we were really amazed. We walked in, the atmosphere was just wonderful. We were met by Paul, and wonderful man, and he welcomed us very nicely, and everybody was just really awesome. And everybody, there wasn't anyone that wasn't.
What I watched was the staff at Bonati. I mean, I deal a lot of times with professionals, and a lot of times you get professionals who are stuffy. You don't have that at Bonati. They're professional, but they're friendly, and they're nice, and they make you feel welcome. Yes. And it's a joy to meet people that really enjoy working with patients like us. I was very concerned about people working on your back, because you hear horror stories and you hear things that go wrong and stuff like this. But with Bonati, the new technology and the success that I've seen with my friends, that's why I'm having it done, because I have the confidence with, and having met Dr. Grossmith too.
He really impressed me. He was very, very professional. He came in and he, introduced himself and shook our hands, and then he looked right at my MRIs, told the nurses which areas and all like that. He came up and he touched right here on my leg and said, "You're having pain on this side, and is it going down the leg on this side of it?" He knew exactly what side of the leg. It wasn't in the back, it was on the side, and then came to the knee and down. He knew exactly where my pain was and where it stopped, and like he knew.
That's very much an exciting, enjoyable reward, because I think most surgeons have gone into that life's work to help patients, and when you see results where there's actually a major change in somebody's life, I think that's very rewarding.
When he did that, it made me feel very comfortable because he, with him knowing exactly where my pain was, where it hurt, and then he said, we will try this, the most severe, and see how that goes. He didn't want to go like overly and do every area because he said, the main ones that need to be taken care of. And luckily, that was the area that only needed done. I didn't have to have another surgery. After the recovery, I was really amazed when they told me, okay, you're ready to go. And I'm like, I was afraid to stand up because I remember I'd had back surgery in the military many years ago, and I was like in bed for a long time before I could stand up. And this is just like an hour or two after the surgery, and I was waiting to have rubbery legs when I stood up, but they were strong, and I was able to stand up and even walk, and it was wonderful.
The change on her was amazing. I mean, she was able to walk within an hour after recovery, walked out to the car. I was hovering as a caretaker, worried about back pain because I have my own back issues. But I was able to watch her, and she was able to get into the car. It was just amazing.
I was really amazed because it's been so long since I could stand straight up. And they joked and said, you gained 2 inches because I was standing up straight, which was about 2 inches higher than I used to.
I've been able to watch her just do things that she couldn't do before. One of the biggest things for me was before her surgery, she would take one step at a time. Left foot, right foot, stop. Left foot, right foot, up and down. Now she goes boom, 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 up the steps and down the steps, boom, boom, boom. So it's just amazing to see the difference.
I'm walking proof that it really works because I've had back pain for so many years, and in just 1 hour or two worth of surgery, I'm free. I'm free of pain, free. I can stand up straight, I can run again, I can walk long distances, I can bend over without the pain shooting down my leg. When I see friends, on social media, and they'll talk in the chat about, oh, my back's hurting, I suggest them, oh, you got to check out Bonati because, and it's wonderful. I said, I don't have any more pain anymore. And most people, I've been surprised, a lot of people from this area have gone down that far to have the surgery. And it's like we're getting a network of friends, like, hey, I went there too, and look at me, I'm standing up straight, and I'm not having any pain. And we're excited to see each other and how well each other are doing.
The absence of pain in her face is what I noticed the most, and the lack of stress, the stress in her eyes in the corner are gone, and she's smiling, and it's a real smile, and it's not a smile that is covering up pain. We want to have a lot of good times, and we are having a good time. And we went to a football game this past weekend that she wouldn't have been able to go to before because it was an all-day event, and we were able to go to the game, sit through the snow, and have a great time. Well, one of the things that we really enjoy together is we're both in the West Virginia Highlander bagpipe band. I play the bagpipes, and she carries the flag. And we always have had this issue of after the parade, both of us were down. For walking or standing at any length of time, it would be a very big challenge. And now watching Robyn do this pain-free, I'm raring to go to get it done so I can be pain-free. That's probably the thing that's most impressed me is that since her surgery, I keep asking her, how's your back? How's your leg? Do you have any pain? And she says, no. And I said, well, a little bit? No pain, no nothing. 17 years. And this is totally different for her. And the life and the twinkle in her eye is amazing.
The pathology of the patients are very diverse. Some people have simple problems. Some people have very complicated problems. The beauty is that we have such an experience in spine surgery in this institute that we usually can have the answers to correct the problems on any patient who comes to see us.
All my pain is gone. Today I am totally pain-free. Nothing. No after effect.
It gave me my life back.
I am feeling great.
I feel 100% better, like a new person.
I'm pain-free, and I have had to take any pain medication.
Today I'm completely pain-free.
I only wish I'd known about it earlier. Right now, I am completely without pain.
During the procedure, I literally felt the pain melt away. It was fantastic.
I feel so good.
It took care of my headaches instantly.
It's incredible. It's really incredible.
Today I am pain-free for the first time in over a year, and it is so awesome.
It's just wonderful.
I feel fantastic.
Sitting here in this office right now, pain-free, eager to enjoy the rest of my life.
It is just absolutely amazing.
Today I feel absolutely fantastic. It's just incredible, the relief I feel right now.
So I'm hoping to be climbing hills in a few weeks.